Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I want to demonstrate the amazing new image creation features of ChatGPT, and we'll be using the GPT 4.0 model. If you have not played with this yet, I suggest check out this full video and afterwards get cracking on a whole new angle available to us for AI image manipulation and generation. I will demonstrate 5 practical use cases that can maybe unlock some ideas that you can use daily or be used to save you money or maybe even make you money. First, we'll tackle some business and marketing use cases. Let's look at product mockups. Let's say I want to sell a new coffee cup on the channel or on my Etsy store. I can now simply just prompt ChatGPT for this. Let's submit the following detailed prompt. Create a product mockup image of a white ceramic coffee mug on a wooden table with a custom logo that says Stuff About Stuff, in a modern font with the YouTube logo above the font. Soft, natural lighting, minimalistic background, realistic product photography style. Let's submit this prompt. Give it a second. And there we have our product mockup created. Exactly what I asked for. A white ceramic cup, the word Stuff About Stuff written on it, and it's amazing. The AI can now spell. For the second business and marketing use case, let's say I need an image for Instagram for my surf shop. I can simply supply the following prompt. Create a colorful Instagram graphic promoting a summer sale of surfboards, tropical vibes, bold 50% off text, palm trees in the corners, big waves, bright gradient background, optimized for a 1:1 ratio square format. Let's submit the prompt, give it a second to generate the image, and there we go. Again, I think ChatGPT nailed it. And this is something that can either be used to save you money or make you money. The same will apply if you manage a YouTube channel. Need your next viral thumbnail? Now you can simply just prompt it. I need a YouTube thumbnail that is eye-catching, a bold YouTube thumbnail for a video titled Top 10 Travel Hacks, vibrant colors, shocked expression on a man with a passport in hand, large text overlay, background of an airplane and a suitcase. Let's submit the prompt, give it a second to generate. And how good is that? Top 10 travel hacks. And you can see a high quality YouTube thumbnail. And it's even in the right dimensions. And by the way, this video's thumbnail as well was designed with ChatGPT. Let's move on to some ideas in the design space. Need a new logo for a startup? We can just prompt for it. Create a modern logo for a company called Nexora. Let's submit the prompt. Give it a second to generate, and there we have it. A brand new logo for our tech startup company. And after we have our logo created, the next thing any business will need is a website and a PowerPoint presentation pack. Let's ask ChatGPT. Create a clean website banner for a tech startup named Nexora. A diverse team of professionals in a modern office overlaid with text, smart finance starts here, light color palette, tech-savvy atmosphere, web-optimized cropped. Let's submit this. And we have our design completed in minutes. No more outsourcing of basic design work. Now, let's look at some educational use cases. Let's say you are a teacher or a parent and you need some educational flashcards for the kids learning at home or in the classroom. We'll prompt ChatGPT to create high-quality educational flashcards for kids, a set of illustrated flashcards teaching animal names, a friendly cartoon lion, elephant, giraffe, and zebra on white cards with bold text underneath, colorful, child-friendly, and in a playful style. We have high-quality educational flashcards. Print them on some decent paper and let the learning start. We can also create high-quality educational infographics. Let's say we want to communicate the water cycle to students. We can prompt, create a high-quality educational diagram. An educational diagram showing the water cycle, evaporation from the ocean, condensation into the clouds, precipitation as rain, and the collection into rivers. Clean, colorful, labeled infographic style for students. And again, ChatGPT successfully created this on the first prompt, exactly what we asked for, all the elements showing the full water cycle. And the same would apply for any type of infographic or diagram you need. In this one, I've asked ChatGPT to create a poster of the human skeletal system. In this example, I've requested ChatGPT to create an image of the solar system. But the intent here is to show you that you can ask ChatGPT to save your image as a PDF that you can easily download. And for our last educational use case, we'll get ChatGPT to recreate an historic event. I'm asking it to create a high-quality image of the following historical scene: an artistic recreation of the Wright brothers' first flight in 1903 at Kitty Hawk, showing their early airplane lifting off the ground. Semi-realistic style with muted historical tones. Let's get into some practical everyday use cases. All of us had to plan some event. Let's say the kid's birthday party is around the corner. We can simply prompt ChatGPT, create a high-quality birthday invite image, a digital birthday party invitation design for kids, dinosaur-themed party, bright, colorful, with cartoon dinosaurs, balloons, and a text area for party details. Let's submit this prompt. And there we have our beautiful kids party invite, digital invite that you can start sending around. And for our next practical use case, let's say you've set some travel goals for the year and you require a vision board. Simply prompt ChatGPT, create a collage-style vision board for my travel goals. An airplane flying over a tropical island, suitcase with stickers, mountain hiking, a beach sunset, bright and inspiring style. Let's submit this prompt. And there we have something that we can print, put on the wall, and keep us inspired to meet our travel goals. And this one I think is pretty useful. Why not get ChatGPT to design your next tattoo? I'm prompting it for a black and grey tattoo design of a wolf, surrounded by geometric patterns and tribal elements. Clean line work, detailed and suitable for a forearm tattoo. And there you have a high quality tattoo ready to send to your artist. And for the next practical use case, why not unleash the interior designer in you? I'm creating a prompt. Create a high quality image for a design mockup. Modern, minimalist living room with Scandinavian design style. Light wood floors, neutral colored couch, large plants, and natural lighting from a big window. Realistic interior design photography style. Let's submit this prompt. And we have our beautiful minimalist room created. But what I want to show you is you can manipulate photos created or uploaded. In this example, I'm going to ask it to remove the plants from this image. And this shows you that ChatGPT gives you the ability to manipulate images after the fact. We can see our image here with all the plants removed. And for the last practical example, you can just have some fun with it. Create an image of a toaster riding a skateboard through a neon cyberpunk city at night. Over the top, surreal and funny. Now, moving on to some digital design use cases. Ever wanted to make the next $1 million meme coin? Simply prompt ChatGPT. Create an image of a dramatic cat sitting at a business desk, wearing glasses, looking frustrated with a coffee cup next to it. Meme style, humorous, exaggerated expression. Let's submit that. And there you've got a coin ready to launch. Or what about creating your own comic strip? Create a 3-panel comic. Panel 1. A robot orders ice cream at a human-only shop. Panel 2. Awkward silence as everyone stares. Panel 3. The robot happily eats a digital ice cream cone. Comic strip created. Let's dabble a bit in the entertainment industry. Create a cartoon-style portrait of Mr. Bean as a superhero standing next to his Mini. Background a futuristic city at sunset. Bright, playful comic book style. There we have something for Etsy. What if we use the AI to create what-if scenarios? Ever wondered what it would look like if the A-Team merged with Airwolf? What if dinosaurs roamed freely in New York? Let's move on to some creative and artistic use cases. Ever wanted to publish the next children's book but needed an illustrator? Let's simply prompt this. I'm working on a children's book. Create an image of a cheerful orange cat wearing a little backpack walking through a magical garden filled with talking flowers and smiling clouds, illustrated in a bright, whimsical children's book style. And there we've got our illustration done. Just publish your text. When last did you update your social media or profile pics? I need a new avatar for my Steam profile. Create a profile image of a cyberpunk-themed female avatar with glowing neon tattoos, short purple hair, wearing a high-tech visor, bust portrait, detailed and stylized for gaming. And I've got a new avatar that I can upload. Why not reimagine what a historical figure would look like living today? Create an image of a historical figure in 2025, William Shakespeare, wearing a hoodie, sneakers and headphones, sitting at a coffee shop with a laptop, writing a screenplay, realistic modern-day setting with historical modern-style mashup. And we've got Shakespeare connected to Wi-Fi. And you can also create fabulous game covers and game characters that can be utilized in your 3D world. And for my last example, why not get the AI to imagine images or famous song lyrics? Create an image using the lyrics of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds as inspiration. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes floating above a river of glass, surrounded by tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Surreal, dreamlike, psychedelic art style. Thank you for watching the video, and as always, if you found any value in the video, remember to comment, like and subscribe.